Well, hello guys. It's been a while. It's been like lot of months now. And I haven't been active because a hell of a lot happened to me. And my life, everything just was really, really busy. And I had a lot of stuff to think about. And when you think about it, it's pretty dumb that I haven't really been updating because because I feel better when I update my blog and my YouTube channel. Basically, when I speak my mind. Well, since I last updated, a lot of things have been happening. When you last heard from me, I was in a relationship. It lasted like, it was like 9 months. And then he broke it off. After, a lot of stuff happened. He was like a best friend to me. He really was. And he was my best friend before we got into a relationship. He was there when my last boyfriend broke up with me, and he was there for me in a very large bit of my year when I was in school with him. But last week of our relationship, he ignored me, so I kinda knew something was happening. And to be honest, I didn't think the reason why he broke up with me was the way I had imagined. To be honest, I thought he was going to say to me he was gay or something, because he had a really, really tight relationship with his roommate. Really, this fly here, it's pretty annoying. So, he broke it off after the week of not hearing anything. I think actually he turned his phone off for a week, or just didn't answer me at all. Yeah, pretty bad. Yeah. And then I found out that he had been in love with one of my best friends. Girlfriend. Not that kind of girlfriend, but a girl and a friend, you know? And like a week after that happened, all the breakup stuff, I got a phone call from his roommate, who tried to act like he was someone else so I wouldn't know it was him, because that would be, I haven't really ever talked really much to him, so I'm really glad that he called me. I don't know if it was the plan of my ex for him to do it, or he just stole his phone and took my number. I will probably never know. But he called me to tell me that my ex and my friend was trying to get into a relationship. And I was pretty mad at first. Mostly because they didn't tell me. I would understand because they had been really close. Really close. But they had this brother-sister relationship, so they assured me that it would never happen, but it happened. well, yeah. So that was pretty messed up time. And then I find out he broke it off, slash she broke it off with him. I haven't really found out the details, but they're not together. Because he basically wouldn't touch her because he thought of her as a sister. It's pretty messed up. It really is. So everybody ended up alone and sad. Pretty good. Yeah. So I was pretty messed up. Yeah. And it was really hard at work. Sometimes at work we had a lot to do, so mostly just buried my thoughts and just tried to find love again. Or will find someone who actually would have me. Yeah. So a week or two after all the mess happened, I meet this guy. He's pretty nice. If he's friend with all my friends, and a lot of things happened. And his life was also pretty messed up because his ex had just moved out. They lived together and such, and there's still some thinking because she may have been him cheating on him when they were together. So pretty messed up too. And we spent 2-3 weeks together. Had a lot of nice time, and he actually gave me a lot of care. And that was really what I needed. I think he needed it too. To have someone in his life. And then he got back together with his ex, and he was out of my life because she knew that we had been spending a lot of time together and such. Yeah. So that was also pretty messed up. I tried finding the perfect guy, and you'll never find the perfect guy. Or maybe you will. I just haven't found mine yet. At least I hope I haven't, because then he's gone. And like 1.5 months ago, I find this pretty sweet guy. Well, he found me actually. He works with one of my friends from the school home as a chef. And one night I'm drinking with my girls, and I'm on Snapchat, and I'm snapping with my friend. And this guy sees his snap, and he's just like, oh my god, this girl, I just need to have her. She's just like the prettiest thing ever, and she seems pretty nice. So he begs my friend to, this fly really wanna be famous? Yeah. To give me, he begs him to give him my number, and a lot of things happen, and I give the permission, and we start talking. And after a week where we've been hanging out almost actually every day, he asked me if I want to be with him, like in a relationship. And I basically thought it was really early, but I haven't ever been with a guy like him. He was just like the best thing that ever happened to me. It was like when you really think that you have found the perfect man. And he treated me like a princess. He really did. And none of my boyfriends have ever done that. Neighbors outside. I say none of my boyfriends have ever done that, really. Most of them have actually been assholes to me. But, you know, life. And we were actually together every day. We were together for a month. And I didn't even suspect anything until the day everything was good. We were talking about moving in together, finding an apartment. He basically lived here, had his stuff here, his toothbrush, everything. And I have never really wanted to have that with a boy before. I haven't ever felt safe in a relationship enough to let a boy get so near to me that I would actually consider living with him. Just hasn't been the right guy. And one day, 2 weeks ago, I get this really strange message from him. You know that when I get home from work, we need to talk. Yeah. And then you know something is wrong. You just know something is wrong. Because I have been broken up with over the phone before. I know how it ends when they start saying stuff like that. The problem was just that I just got home from work. It was like 1 p.m. Well, yeah. And he got off work at 9. So I had to go the whole day thinking about it. And I texted with him, and he was just like, we need to talk about it when I get home, and we can't talk over online about it, and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, I need to know if it's bad or good or anything, because I was killing myself. Really, I was. And then I get a snap from him telling that basically that he wasn't over his ex, or he wasn't ready to get into something serious, which made me really sad, because he was the one who wanted to move in, and he was the one who always said that a guy shouldn't treat me as my exes have been treating me. And then he does the exactly same thing as just in a much worse way, because even if it was the shortest relationship I've ever had, it's been the most amazing one ever. And I really haven't ever felt so happy in my whole life. I really haven't. I know this isn't like my other videos, because I basically, when I usually make a video, I talk about nothing. I just blab about what happened this day, or ooh, I got so many views, and yeah. So I'm basically giving you guys the real talk here about why I haven't been here, and why I'm sick and tired of not talking about stuff. So it's pretty emotional. So he basically almost already breaks up with me over Messenger / Snapchat. So when he gets home, he's just like, you know what the mess is about, and there's no way I can even talk him out of it. And Then he, after sitting and being the best ever, why? Why couldn't he just be an asshole and leave or something? He sits there with me as I'm crying and talking about it, and then he packs his stuff and leaves. And I talk to him over Messenger after he leaves, and he's just like he wanted to stay, but he knew that he couldn't because he still loved me, and he still does. But he just couldn't fool me into thinking that he was ready, because he wasn't. And he knew that if he stayed, he couldn't keep himself from being cold. And I know some guys just say that, but when he was here after the last of his stuff this week, I could really see how much it hurts him that I'm in pain. Because I really am in pain. I haven't really slept for... Well, I haven't had a whole night of sleep since he left. So that's a mess. It really is. But I think I'm going to get it all together slowly. I have the best friends. All my girls, they're the best, and some of my guys. And since I moved, I've been really social, so I have more friends now than I've ever had. Well, real friends, someone who's there. And they're helping me get through it all. So, yeah. But that was basically the real talk. Yeah. About all the mess in life. And besides that, my mom got really sick. She's always been home, because of a depression. But they found out that it's an anxiety instead, and it's pretty bad. And her husband, my stepdad, got a divorce, and that's pretty much a mess. And she was in the hospital for almost 2 months. And yeah, that wasn't really helping on all the stuff, but she feels better and everything is looking better, I hope. I really hope it's going to be better. Yeah. But since you guys are here, or if you are here, there's a lot of things happening, even if I haven't been updating much. The blog hit over 26,000 views, and the blog is mostly one of the things I have tried updating as much as I can. Yeah, but mostly, as always, my Instagram and Twitter is where you can find my life, if you want to see a lot of it, because I really post too much on Instagram. I really do. Basically, I got really long hair, just fixed it. You can't see it, but it's brown and then it's red in the tips. You can see the real pictures on Instagram. Yay! I will try put some links down below. Yeah, as I always do. Yeah, so basically I'm trying to keep a clear mind and getting through life. And I've always almost lived in my apartment for a year now. It's like 2 months, and then I've lived here for a year. And it has been really fast. It really fast. It really has. I've lost a lot of weight. A lot. Yeah. Just made a pact with one of my friends, Mette, about going out training. Ooh. Yeah. So, to straighten things up, get away the granny arms and such, and the extra belly fat. Yeah. So I hope we can keep it up. When you're two, it's much easier than if you just do it yourself. I know that. I've tried. I really have. Yeah. I really have tried. Don't look at me like that. I have. I really have. Oh yeah, I've not told you guys. Now we're getting everything on the table. Everything. I smoke. I smoke a lot. I've been for 2-3 years now. But I never do it in my vlogs, mostly because I'm not proud of it. It's not like I'm ever thinking about stopping. Maybe I will someday, but it keeps me calm. Gets me through the day. And I like the feeling. Yeah. I really do. But now you guys know. Because it's first, well, in the past half year, my family actually got to know. Mostly because how do parents react to their child smoking when they always have been against it, kinda? You know, my dad didn't take it pretty well. We haven't really talked about it. He just found out. Because of me, because I'm bad at slinking about stuff I say when he's around. Yeah. My mom took it pretty well. She was just like, okay. Not that she knew, because she didn't, but she was pretty okay with it. So, yeah. I think that was basically it. It's been a pretty long vlog this time, but it's like 6 months, half a year of stuff to talk about. It really have. A lot of things have happened. And my plan is to do this more often because it's pretty nice talking about stuff. But since I've laid everything on the table now, I need to find some more exciting stuff to talk about. Like internet dating or what's new in life. And Pokemon Go. I'm really hooked. I really am. I already got one account banned, though. But this time, no cheating. So, starting from scratch in life, basically. With Pokemon and with relationships. Also started using Tinder. It's just like really bad habit, but it's nice. Meet a lot of new people. Yeah. Maybe you guys will get to know a lot more about that. Yeah. but that's basically it for this time. And I'll see you guys around very soon. I really will. I promise this time. I have more time in my life now. Without a man in my life, lots of time. Yeah. But keep up the good work of watching everything I do on Instagram, because if you want to know more, it's all on Instagram. It really is. And I'll be better at posting on the blog. Actually, I'll have some posts ready to post. It's just like I feel they're not kind of ready yet. So, yeah. But I will see you guys soon, later. This was exciting. It really was. And I hope that it was okay getting the real talk. Bye!